All right, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey, let me know in the chat that you're here. Give me a good morning. Let me know where you're from. Good morning, Jeff Fox. Good morning, Jeff Apple. Good morning, Sergey. Good morning, Nakam. Good morning, Stevit. Good morning, ITVRUS. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Pandas. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us today. Terrence from Hawaii. Good morning. Good morning, Alex from Pennsylvania. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. Hey, I'm gonna put in the poll like I do every day. Let me know in the poll what kind of day you think will be today. Bull trend, bear trend, trading range. I like to know what you guys think. Hey, last stream was crazy. I don't know if you guys are watching to the end, but we hit our 200 like goal in the last minute. It was like a photo finish, and you guys dove and hit that finish line before the stream ended, and you guys won. And so yeah, got a little sip of some AM whiskey yesterday, and so I was shocked that you guys were able to do it, but we had a good old time there. It's like one of those days. Yesterday was so choppy in the morning session that I think we're more focused on reaching the like goal than making money in the market. I mean, it was so choppy. There was not much we could have done anyways. But I just thought, that's the one of the amazing things about this community. You guys just are awesome, man. It's just a pleasure to be able to trade with y'all this morning. I get as much as you do from this community. Good morning, everyone. As you guys are coming in, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Ben. Good morning, SW Blaze. Good morning, Justin. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Tyler. Good morning, Damien. Good morning, man. Hey, seeing a lot of the same names, and so I do appreciate returning visitors, lurkers. But hey, it does help us a lot if you hit that like button and subscribe, and also if you engage in the chat. So if I do ask a question as simple as saying good morning or something like that, it does help a lot if you engage in the chat, because the YouTube algorithm does see that. So it helps the channel to push it out to let as many people know about what's happening in the stream. That this stream, yeah, it's lit. It is lit. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hey, as you guys are rolling in, I'm gonna go over yesterday's trade. As you can see, that my account now is at 7,000, and it was just unfortunate that during the stream, we could not get a trade. I mean, during the stream, basically this is what we had during the stream. Just had something like this, and it was just so hard to trade for me. I didn't feel confident in any trade, and so off stream, I was able to take a couple trades here. So I'm gonna go over those while we have some time before market open. Kind of give you a little bit of what I saw and why I took them. My first trade, I got very lucky. I took one trade and I got really, really lucky because it hit my target perfectly. You can see my markers here. Yeah, so I know some people are like putting in the comments like, oh, this is mad sus that you don't show every trade on stream. I simply cannot stream my entire day. And I am going to take trades if I see good setups during the day, on or off stream. So the main goal of my journey is to become profitable and grow this account. And it's just a pleasure and a privilege to be able to trade with you in the opening session, but my main goal is to make money. Hopefully that's everyone's main goal in trading. But regardless, I took this trade off stream, and but to be transparent with you guys and to make this a journey still, I'll go over my trades. I've been going over all my trades off stream, on stream, and so hopefully, regardless, this will be helpful. So this is why I'm trying to go over these things before market open. So I did see this Pikachu here, and it was just silly. I got in with a retracement and came out perfectly at 4 ticks, and I made $50 there. And that's kind of the benefit of trading one contract, that you can kind of get filled. You have a higher chance of getting filled, even though I did like a perfect hit on it. But yeah, I was able to scalp out, and it was silly to try to go short into the 240 SMA and into the bottom of this, double bottom here, major trend reversal pattern. And I should have just suspected the major trend reversal happening here because of how choppy we were. But I really thought we were going to hit yesterday's close. I really thought, or Friday's close. I really thought we were going to hit it. So I had a downward bias, but we never got there. But so I did make $50 off this trade. And the big one that I gained about what? Wait, points is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points on one trade here. It was just one contract. I was trading one contract because it was so choppy. I just was not sure what was gonna happen. But I saw an H4 failure here. Yesterday was just a day of H4 failures, right? We had an H4 failure here, H4 failure here. This is an H4 failure that does fail actually, because this doesn't make a point right here, and we have an H4 here, which basically reverses, and then this H4, I was like, okay, we're coming back to the top of the trading range with an H4, spike in channel. It's just getting so choppy. I came in with a small retracement here, and from there held on to my trade until we got to the bottom of the trading range, and that's what my target was, the bottom trading range, and was able to make about $400 in this one trade on one single contract. and so that was a swing. And typically I would just have a runner and make my scalp and then swing the rest of the position, but since I was not confident of the market, it was just so choppy, it just felt like 50-50 in every trade. Yeah, I decided to just take one contract, potentially, if I had to, scale in one time. That was my plan, scale in one time. So that was my trades I took off stream, and Justin McClain took that trade. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, yes, yes. So I like I said, I really thought we were gonna be a trading range day or hit yesterday's close. And so I was really, really thinking we're gonna hit yesterday's close. I was tempted to bring my profit target here, but I decided to, hey, let's just take from the bottom trading range because I only had one contract in it. So good thing I did do that because it never made yesterday's close. But that's the premise I had. And yeah, hey, if you're new to the stream, let me go over what's happening in the stream. This is a small account journey, and we're trying to grow a 5K account to infinity. And get the pleasure to trade with everyone this morning, all the pandas. Let me know in the poll what you guys think. But hey, in this stream, we trade only one single instrument. My bad, guys. I realized my camera wasn't capturing, but sorry about that. Hey, in this stream, we trade only one single instrument, only one single setup. We trade the E-mini S&P futures, and the setup we like to trade is the two-legged pullback. Setup that looks like this: first pullback, first entry, second pullback. We like to enter into the second entry here. Also call this an ABC pattern. And so in key areas, we like to find this pattern. For instance, if I bring this over to the chart and we see that we have a trading range, top of the trading range, we see a two-legged pullback. We like to enter here, the second entry, and it's enough to make a scalp. In the right context, with this setup, the two-legged pullback is a greater than 90% chance to make 1 point. And on the E-mini, one contract for 1 point is $50. So the idea we're trying to do is we're not trying to take as many setups as possible. We're trying to take the best setups as possible. And in those setups, since we feel 90% or greater probability, instead of taking many setups, we like to take one setup and increase the contract sizes as our capital grows more and more and can handle whatever drawdowns that we take. And so right now, starting from this week, I'm trading 2 contracts. I've been trading 1 contract only, but starting from this week, we'll be trading 2 contracts with 1 runner. And so hopefully this account can grow even quicker than it already has. I mean, we're at around $7,000 on a 5K account in a little over 2 weeks of trading. That's, I think, incredible in my opinion in terms of percentage wise. That is huge gains in my opinion. At this rate, you know, we can maybe double the count in, I guess, 2 more weeks, 2.5 more weeks. If I start trading 2 contracts, maybe in 2 more weeks. So that's the setup we look for. And in this stream, I trade only price action. So on my chart, you'll see a couple things. You'll see the 20 EMA, which is this solid blue line. You see this dashed line, which is the 240 SMA. Also, you see all these numbers above and below. It looks a little crazy on the chart, but every single number here is the leg count. It shows the leg count. It's a custom indicator. It shows all the leg counts and also identifies second entries and traps. Also, on the chart, you can see these green and red lines, horizontal lines. This is also a custom indicator that automatically finds trading ranges. If you'd like more information about these custom indicators that help track two-legged pullbacks and trading ranges, you can check out the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. All right, that's it for the introduction. Let's get started. Let's start reading this price action. Let's figure out what's going on the charts. Let's figure out in the price action what are the intentions of the market and hopefully use that to become profitable. So, good morning, pandas. Good morning. I see more people have joined the chat here. More people are responding. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Yoshiaki. By the way, if you'd like to support the stream, hit that like button. And if you want to help with some morning coffee for me, donate some morning coffee, you can become a panda and join. Hey, pandas, check out your new emoticons. I added a couple new ones. And also, by the way, your two-legged pullback badge. you can see that it's only one leg of the two-legged pullback. As time goes on, the two-legged pullback badge will develop more and more into a two-legged pullback, and so I think it takes about 4-5 months to actually. I think it's per month. Is it per month? I forget. Whatever how long it takes for the next progression, you'll get more and more of your two-legged pullback forming in your badge, and yeah, check out your emoticons. Got new emoticons. 2 new emoticons showing the trap and perfect scalp to show that perhaps there is a. I'm gonna make one more. I'm gonna make a Pikachu emoticon, but I'm gonna spend a little more time on that one. I'm gonna make a panda that's like half panda, half Pikachu. So be on the lookout for that. If you guys wondering what is this guy talking about, traps, perfect scalps, all these things, check out the description below. There is a playlist to show more information, more detail about the two-legged pullback and the setups that we like to look for on this channel. Kirk Reed, welcome to our new panda. Hey pandas, give him a hi. Welcome Kirk Reed, thanks for becoming a panda for us. You're fine. Hey, you're finally a panda. Enjoy your two-legged pullback badge as time goes on. It will continue to develop, and enjoy your green name. Also, include your includes new emoticons. So enjoy your emoticons, panda emoticons, and by the way, these emoticons are 100% custom. There is nothing like it. And also, I'll give priority to your questions. All right, let's look at the chat here. Hey, most of you guys think today would be trading range day. That's different from the last 2 days. Most actually, if you guys thought it would be a bull trend, but today seems like trading range, and I may agree with you. I think maybe trading range. Most likely what does happen, if there is one trading range day, the next couple days will also be trading ranges until it's no longer trading range. So it is safer to assume that since yesterday was a trading range day, that today will most likely be a trading range day. But we will find out. Let's look at the daily. Maybe we can get some more information on the daily. So when you look at this daily, what do you see here? You do see a two-legged pullback forming right here. And it's on the daily, the two-legged pullback, you know, if we get a break of the previous candle's low, that will be a second entry. So we do have a L2 setup here, as Al Brooks would call it, but also it's just simply a second entry ABC pattern right here. Second entry short, two-legged pullback. And this candle currently forming is at the top of this channel, near the top of the trading range in my opinion. I personally think that we'd be in trading range possibly if we go down and break below this candle here, yesterday's low, then we could really flush to the bottom of this trading range. But we'll have to wait and see. I think most likely trading range, but that is just my analysis on the daily to help give us more information about where we can maybe suspect the market will go today. We are in currently this box right now. Okay, market has opened. Let's go. Let's get some good scalps. Hey, let's take the best setups possible, pandas, today. Let's do it together as a community. Yeah, I just threw up in the chat. Hey, let me know, fellow pandas, those who actually are pandas, if you'd like to become a moderator. I've been seeing more and more these spam comments on the chat, and so we're in the middle of the range here, and not interested in going long here. We do see a two-legged pullback here, A, B, C. This is a two-legged pullback, but it's in the middle of nowhere, middle of the range. We would like to take the two-legged pullback near the bottom or top, and if that's the case, if it does happen, we like a higher low setup or a lower high setup, just to increase our chances even more. This two-legged pullback does make a point, as you can see. Right out of the gate, two-legged pullback. Scalp was made. It's a little too much in the middle of the trading range, as you can see, for me. We do have this trend at the moment. Jimmy Cray says, thanks for doing this live, very helpful. Hey, like I said, these streams are as helpful to me as it is to you, hopefully. I benefit a lot for them. I get to talk to you guys and have a great community while trading. And you know, the thing about trading is it's a lonely thing. You know, you kind of do that by yourself and you're like at your computer and you know, just staring at charts all day. But it's just how much better is the experience when you have a community to trade with. You know, it's just like you do something you enjoy and you get to do it with others who have the same type of passion and interest, you know, and I can't tell you how much a benefit it is for me as well, and hopefully for you guys. So I'm gonna just be talking throughout this chart, reading this price action. You know, consider this story time. And the books, the letters, the words on the page are these candles. And I'm reading this book to you guys, at least to the best of my ability. So we do have this trend line here. And we are at the top of the trading range. Typically would want to test the bottom of the trading range. The reason being is because people have their their price target at the bottom of the trading range. And so you typically cannot find enough, you know, sellers or buyers to move the market back upwards, because most of the people are waiting down here either to get in or to get out. You know, bulls want to get in and bears want to get out, all in this spot. And so this is kind of what, you know, the market really moves path of least resistance. And so, you know, people are waiting here, then it's going to just kind of zoom down there. And that's typical what happens. That's why these things act as magnets oftentimes. But maybe on the 240 SMA, people wanted to come in here. This is a higher low setup, second entry, but again, still feels like we're in the middle of this trading range. It's hard for me to take. Plus this trend line is actually acting as resistance. We saw one hit right here and it actually bounced off of it. Maybe interested in a Pikachu here. If this goes up and reverses, I think I have my outside bar reversal turned on. Let me see. I wanted to turn it on for you guys so you can see live how it looks like. Outside bar reversal is turned on, and so currently Pikachu. If he breaks the candles low here, we have a Pikachu setting up. I'll be interested in this Pikachu, I think. Let's see if we get this Pikachu here. We're losing the Pikachu. That's a pretty bad signal bar. It almost makes a point actually. So Pikachu might be gone. But this is a two-legged pullback back to the 20 EMA. Testing this resistance here. Thinking maybe coming back to the bottom of this trading range. This is a little difficult for me because in this two-legged pullback, it's not clean. It's not a clean two-legged pullback in any sense right now. See the signal bar here? The signal bar is actually looking pretty good. But we're getting these tails now. So many tails underneath it. Signal bar actually is neutral. Ends right at yesterday's close. Close right at it. This Pikachu. I kind of want to take it. I kind of want to take this Pikachu. Key area. I'm going to take this Pikachu here. I might have missed it. I made the perfect scalp. I missed this Pikachu. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was hesitant. I really wanted that Pikachu. But I just saw this. This was a good two-legged pullback, but the signal bar was whack. It was really whack. But just seeing the movement and how it came down and just stayed below this low here, it made me want to come back with a retracement. But I just missed. I was just too slow. So we missed on a good scalp right there, unfortunately. Boom, comes back to the bottom of the trading range, hits it perfectly. Goodness. Exactly where I thought it was going to go. And man, we'll be in a runner at this moment too. Ah, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. A good trade here. On daily, we are looking bearish. If we form a bear candle on the top of this range like this, man, we can have a wild week. We're at the bottom of the trading range now. We do not want to go short here. If you want to go long, basically what you have to do is wait for a higher low setup. So unfortunately we missed that. Hopefully, hey, did any of you guys get that? Hey, nice. Phil W. Congratulations. Vera, congratulations on that two-legged pullback. Hey, fellow pandas, throw some love to these members here. I'll just say right now, congrats on that Pikachu. I really wanted that Pikachu, and I was just hesitant. Too slow. A little too slow. Maybe a little too greedy. I wanted the retracement back to the low here. Congrats. Congrats, guys. We're currently in a downtrend, and this is a higher low setup at the bottom. Oh, now it's a lower high setup. No longer interested. But we are at the bottom of trading range. I wouldn't be too quick to think that this will break down, but who knows? Trading range setting up here. Congrats. Hey, fellow pandas. Hey, if anyone makes money on this stream, no matter what, we're happy for them. Hey, as you guys can see here, the outside bar reversal within this one bar with a second entry, but also a trap within the one bar. And so you can see that there's a number below and above it, and that's the outside bar reversal. If anyone has watched, Mac's stream recently, they had trouble essentially calculating these kind of engulfing bars, double reversals. And so, hey, get your bone. Thanks for the $5 donate, $4.99 donation. Thanks for this morning coffee today that I'll be able to drink. Thanks for my little sip of whiskey. If we can get to 300 likes, which is an impossible goal. I know that today, that is an impossible goal, and I know it will not happen. I know for certain it will not happen, and I know you guys cannot prove me wrong. So, thank you for the $4.99 donation. David Kleppen says, blame it on the live stream. You know what? Sure, let's blame it on the live stream. That's why I didn't take this. I was really, I was reading it and I saw it rejected again, this trend line, also 20 MA. I really want to take it, but that signal bar did make me hesitate. But the fact that when I started to see it kind of hover below the 20 MA or the previous candle's low, I wanted to come with a retracement, but I was a little too slow. I think if I wasn't talking, I probably would be a little quicker. But like I said multiple times, streaming does degrade my trading because I have to explain and talk about every single thing I'm trying to see that I see. All right, let's go. Hey, by the way, yeah, if any members or anyone in the chat does make money, hey, never have envy. Always be supportive. Always be happy for them. Them making money or losing money has no effect on you whatsoever. In fact, the only thing that I think you should respond to is being happy for them. So I'm happy with anyone makes money, regardless of two-legged pullbacks, whatever strategy they use. I could care less. If they're making money, I'm happy for them. On this stream, hopefully we can make some profit trading two-legged pullback. But that was a good read. But man, if that signal bar was just better, I would have entered it without hesitation. But man, that's unfortunate. But it's okay. We'll move on. That would give us a nice runner too, as you can see here. Nice runner, because it doesn't actually fill the gap. I would have been in right here. Actually, I might have. No, I wouldn't have been. So I've been at the 25s. Yeah, I would have been fine. Unfortunate. It is what it is. It is what it is. Redroll says 250 likes my next goal. Nah. I know you guys are tricky. You guys are gonna do something and just like spike it up to 250 and probably just unlike the video afterwards or something. Get your bone. Yes, it is actually very difficult to actually talk and and be conscious of hundreds of viewers watching you mess up and or do well. It doesn't matter. Hey guys, let's look at the 5 minute. Let's see what kind of candles we're getting in the 5 minute. Oh, the 5 minute is showing us that we are in a trending type of day today. And we could be on a strong, when you see a candle like this, you imagine follow through. You imagine another candle like this, surprise candles. You imagine this. Oh, what did I just do? Whoa, what just happened here? This is crazy. What did I just do here? I just copy and pasted this. How do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of this guy? Hope I'm removing the right one here. I'm guessing it's this one. Okay. Alright. So yeah, if you see this breakdown like this, what you're expecting is actually a measure move of this breakdown. You're expecting another leg down from this 5-minute candle. At the very least. It might not be a measure move, but you're expecting at least one more leg down. That's like the highest probability thing that's going to happen. So what that tells us is perhaps we can look for a short here. We can find a two-legged pullback back to the 20 EMA here. The most likely thing that's going to happen is that we'll get a two-legged, like we'll have one more leg down. When the 5-minute looks like this, you're expecting one more leg down. Roy, welcome. Hey, if you're new to the stream, hey, let's give us a hi on the chat. Let us know that you're joining us and that you like to be part of this fam. The Pat fam here, we like to call it, price action trading fam. Chaz Michael says that's why you need Tradeovate. I'm not sure what was that because when I messed up. Yeah, the data series. Thanks, Noah. I saw that. I got the data series right. So we're seeing strong push down. But you see the strong breakdown candle does not have much follow through. We actually come with a bull bar. This may tell us something, or may not. I personally think we're going to have one more push down because this bear bar looks very strong. We just need our setup. We need our two-legged pullback to the 20 EMA or to the top or to the bottom of this trading range. Let's see if we get it. Very high probability that we will make another leg down. It might not be a measure move down, but it will be another leg down. Let's see if we get our two-legged pullback here. Hey, let me know in the chat. Hey, give me a 1 in the chat if I should take a two-legged pullback back to the 20 EMA, or 2 if I shouldn't take it. It hasn't formed yet. We actually haven't even got our first entry, which we're waiting for, so we can get our second pullback started. But if it were to happen, should I take it at the 20 EMA? Give me a 1. If you think I should, give me a 2 if you think not. Yeah, Kevin, hopefully we can take a trade here before you have to do your actual job. All right, we got our first entry. Beautiful, beautiful. This is setting up nicely here. Let's see if we can get a two-legged pullback here. I mean, when you see the 5-minute, you see something like this, you know, you're expecting at least another push down here. See things like this guy that says text, that's a spammer. It's a bot. And in the bot right now, it just says text, but they're gonna put something else in there. I'm gonna hide these users. I need moderators to help with this. Sometimes it might get it got out of control on one stream. I'm watching here. Perhaps we might get this set up. Two-legged pullback back to the 20 EMA. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. If this breaks the previous candle's low, we lose our two-legged pullback. I don't know if the market's gonna be generous enough to give it to us. Don't do this to me, come on. Give us one pullback, come on. Give us our pullback. Okay, pullback started. I'm gonna prime up my order here. Actually, I'll prime it up with a limit order. If we can get with a limit order, I would typically like to get a limit order. Now let's get a decent signal bar. The context is good enough for me to go in even with a semi-poor signal bar, but if it's really bad, it's very hard for me to take it. I'll probably at least wait for a deep retracement if it's a bad signal bar. The context is just so good right now. You know, we got this 5 minute looking like this. Okay. I don't want this to zoom up and hit me by accident. I mean, come with the retracement here, two-legged pull. This is almost textbook two-legged pull. It almost feels too good to be true. When something feels too good to be true, typically actually doesn't work the way you want it to. I guess the second question is, if this two-legged pullback fails and reverses and makes a trap, should I reverse my position to take the trap? That's the question. For a failed breakdown of the trading range. All right, we got two-legged pullback forming at the 20 EMA after a strong push down. Let's see if we can get this. Inside bar being formed at the moment. All right, let's see. Let's time this right. I have my limit order for one tick retracement. That's a doji. I hate dojis. This doji's gonna kick. This doji's gonna kick my butt. I feel it. I feel something strange happening here. It's too good to be true, this setup. Too many people watching it. You gotta take the setup if it's given to you. Two-legged pullback, 20 EMA. Oh! Come back, feel me? Feel me? Okay, I'm filled, I'm in this trade. Just looking at the 5 minute, it does seem like we're gonna make another leg down. Alright, scalped out there. Hey, let's go. Let's get a runner. Come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got my scalp out. I'm at break even plus one tick now. Come on. Give me my runner. Give me my runner. Don't even think about it. Give me my runner. I know you want to give me a runner. Don't. I'm still in my runner. Still in my runner. Ugh. I got stopped out. All right. Regardless, hey, let's go, baby. Hey, man, money's money. Money's money. Hey, though the runner didn't work out, we got that scalp. Easy scalp there. Easy scalp. Easy scalp. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go. See, the thing is, like, that setup was so good. I mean, it was just for a scalp, but the idea is that we want to take the best setups possible. And the way that we can grow our account is not by taking more trades. It's by increasing our contract sizes because of how confident we are in these two-legged pullbacks in key areas, such as moving averages, support resistance levels, trend lines. You know, we had another one here that we missed, that I missed, that a lot of you guys got, which I'm happy for. And that's, you're still in this runner if you're in this runner. And I think, yeah. Get your phone. Thank you for the 4.99 donation again. Hey, I'm just thinking maybe you made that. You got that two-legged pullback, and this is just a little commission that I'm getting. But again, thank you for that. That will probably provide for my my afternoon coffee. Let's go, baby. Hey guys, if you feel like the stream is lagging a little too much, you know, typically the stream should lag about 20 seconds. But if you feel like it's more than that, then do a 2x speed and hopefully it'll catch up. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that runner. I'm not interested in this one, but because we're starting to get choppy now. We are still under the 20 EMA. It's actually a very, you know, very good probability trade that this gives you a point as well, but not interested. Maybe the H4, I might enter in again, but as you can see, strong bear bar, but no strong follow through, no strong conviction. And so that premise that I had that maybe we'll make another leg down, it might not happen. But the most probable thing that's going to happen is that this spikes down, another spike down. We do have an H4 setting up right at the 20 EMA, which is very rare. This is a very rare setup to happen like this. It's basically had so many reversals within here. We actually have an H4 to 20 EMA. In my mind, it's a little too congested, a little too choppy, a little too risky. Man, but I love H4s. Ah, this H4 is tempting me now. If it comes back down again. Ooh. Maybe I'll come with one contract. Reverse it if it does reverse on me. It's just that we're still under 20 EMA. It makes me feel like we're still pretty bearish here. With an H4 setup, with a Pikachu. I'll sit on my hands for now. Even if this H4 setup does happen, I'm sitting on my hands. This Pikachu does give you a point. And so now when you're looking at the charts, you see this 5 minute, you see that now we have 3 essential bars side by side here. We do have chop here. This could be a bear flag, or it could be signs that this strong bear bar will reverse. We do have an H4 setup here. Man, I do like it. I kind of like this setup. It's weird. I do like this, but reading the price action, just, you know, we're a little too choppy here. I mean, typically, if I were to take the setup, I'll look for a lower high setup, but I'm trying to look for any gaps here. If we have gaps, this gap is filled perfectly. See, there was an algo here that spiked down, spiked up, and hit the bottom of this perfectly to reverse. There is some algorithm out there that's doing that. Big institutional algorithm that does these gap fills here. I wish I knew exactly what the gap fill algorithm was, and I would definitely take it, but man, there is some algorithm out there doing that. Now we're going sideways, a little too choppy, hard to make a decision here. Even if this does trigger down, it's a little too choppy and becomes 50-50. Wow, made a perfect scalp instantly. But the thing about perfect scalps is that you might be trapped. You might be trapped. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, man. I thought we could get that another leg down, but unfortunately we couldn't get it. This perfect scalp is making me curious what's happening here. I mean, that was an H4 setup. I'm looking at 10K now. Perhaps this trap might be worth taking on the 10K chart. 10K chart trap. I know most of you guys don't trade the 10K, but the traps are typically very good setups on 10K charts. Strong push down. Let's see if this made a measure move. Maybe that's what's happening here. No, still, oh, the trap triggered here. Ah, it's unfortunate. Trap does trigger here. Ah, still hasn't made a point on the trap on a 10K chart. It's just in this range at the moment. I'm gonna sit on my hands. That H4, like I said, H4 setups, they're just so reliable. It's crazy. H4, you can see with the magenta box with a 4. Typically very good setups. Just in them themselves are like 80%. In the right context, greater than 90%. Yeah, sorry, hey, I don't like to say your name, but Bobby, that I don't have a bot, a chat bot yet, but I'll create a chat bot. But yeah, if you look in just the description, you can see the frequently asked questions link. I have a post there going over any frequently asked questions. Hey, random meme, I will block you if you do some sort of self-promotion like that again. I will block you. This will be my one and only warning. Jonathan Bonella asked, what's an H4 setup? If you look in the description below, there's a frequently asked questions. That question is answered there, but just because it's the first time on stream, a Pikachu, or a H4 setup is essentially two-legged pullbacks in a row. I'll use this one because it's a little cleaner to use. But it's two-legged pullbacks. We have A, B, C. That's one two-legged pullback. We also have this two-legged pullback, A, B, C. And on this two-legged pullbacks in a row, the next reversal, next second entry will typically give you a point. You can see here, it does give you a perfect scalp here, but that's an H4 setup. H4, L4 setup. I just call them all H4 setups. It's a bad habit, but. Okay, 10K still hasn't made a point on its trap. Very high chance it'll make a point. All right, it makes a point on the trap. 5 minutes, starting to have the second leg down. Looks like we're in a downtrend. I was scared of midday reversal, opening reversal, but it looks like it wants to break down. It looks like it wants to continue to go down. But yeah, 10K trap, such a high probable trade. I should have just taken that. I probably would have taken that if I wasn't on stream. I'm just too conscious of myself at the moment. It's hard to flow. It's hard to flow when you're on the stream. By the way, if you're wondering what all these numbers are above and below the candles, it's a custom indicator automatically finding second entries, two-legged pullbacks, automatically counts all legs for you, gives you alerts for second entries approaching, even traps approaching. It can be used for automated trading. If you'd like more information about this indicator, you can check out the official website, www.twoleggedpullback.com. All right, that's my plug. You gotta plug your own products in. But I honestly think it's the most helpful tool when it comes to price action trading. You know, to be able to not have to count legs and just tell you, even tells you the next leg if it's a second entry or not. I know that this next entry is a first entry because this is not a dark green, dark red number. I don't have to sit there and count and keep track of all my legs. Also, the tick counter is right here. Trading 2000 tick chart. Then she asks a question that is also in the frequently asked questions. You can look in the description below. We're just reading price action one at a time. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen here. This is not the behavior that you typically want to see on a strong bear trend. When you have a breakdown like this and no follow through, reverses back into our channel, That tells us something. That tells us bulls are in town, which is what we're seeing here. Coming right back to the top of the trading range here, created by the trading range indicator. I think we might have our reversal here, midday reversal. I think that leg down, that's all we're gonna get. Possibly. We can come back to yesterday's close now. This is a major trend reversal, MTR. But this has not broken yet, actually. I need a higher low setup here. It does hit the bottom of this trading range and reverses off of it. See, as it becomes more and more like this, as it goes more and more sideways, we have an expanding triangle. It starts to become more and more 50-50. Elbow says measure move just got ticked. I'm not sure which measure move you're seeing, if it's on a 2000 tick chart or not. Maybe you're looking at this measure move, just from here to here to here. I mean, even that hasn't been hit yet. Not sure which measure move you're talking about, Elvis. Ben Mao says form low of day. He thinks this might be the low of day. He thinks reversal is coming. We do have evidence of a reversal coming because of the strong bull bars. But look to the left. We are still in a trading range. And so these strong bull bars could be a bull leg in a trading range. We still have not yet enough evidence that this is a full-on reversal. First event does happen though for a major trend reversal. Hey, chat, let me know. I want to know. I want to test your acumen here. What are the 3 events that need to happen for a major trend reversal? For those who've been following, I've said it many times on stream, but what are the 3 events that need to happen for a major trend reversal? See, we can just sit here and guess and think this is going to reverse, but there's actual technical setup here that we can look for a major trend reversal that increases our probability here. Anyone in chat know the 3 events? Okay, that's a prereq downtrend or a strong trend developed. Breaker trend, retest low, something else. Kevin Fennell, you are almost there. That last one you need to look for. What is that last one? There it is. Higher low or lower high setup. Excellent. You guys are paying attention. I'm surprised. Okay, so what we have here is we have breakup trend. Right? First breakup trend. What's our next event? We must look for a retest of the lows. Typically we would like a 2-legged pullback on the retest. And after this, we want a higher low setup if possible. So this leg becomes the first pullback in the higher low setup. This is the setup I like. Mac would trade even this, a higher low setup without the second entry. But I like the second entry higher low setup. Kirguson, exactly. I think Kirguson's been around for a long time. He seems a little more seasoned than a lot of other viewers, so I think he knows. I think he's been around for a while. So pleasure to have everyone on stream here. Shout out to alignment of the stars and the planets. That is what you can use the horoscopes if you want. That is maybe one way to trade. Actually, it's funny because I have read books on trading. And some of them do say, you know, like all these kind of weird things that could possibly affect trading, such as like where the moon and the stars are aligned, like horoscope essentially. Edward English says he's able to scalp out 6 times. That's amazing. Hey, congrats, man. Congrats. That's for you. Yeah, why do I go on retracement? I don't only go on retracement. I like to go. If I can go into retracement, then I go into retracement. It seriously could be that one tick that breaks you. Could be one tick that really makes you lose your trade. Full moon today, yes. Okay, we potentially have our entire two-legged pullback forming here. This is a Pikachu setting up here. Man, I wish I had a Pikachu. Wish I had a Pikachu here, but this will do for now. We have a trap potential forming if this does trigger down. And I might be interested in going long here because this is all of the events that is necessary for a major trend reversal here. Gonna get rid of all this noise. Get your bone. Yeah, that's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. You're gonna have to just stick to the plan. The hard part is to have the right mental capacity, mental capital to be able to trade through your losses. And potential trap here. It hasn't triggered yet. I need this to go down, and I might go in with the Pikachu. This is a Pikachu forming, as you can see. If this does trigger though, it hasn't triggered yet, but A, B, C. Second entry long, but also it could be potential failed second entry short here. If this goes less than a point on this failed second short, this is why it's called Pikachu, because it looks like a tail of a Pikachu here. But we needed to break this low and make less than a point and reverse, and then we are in our second entry Pikachu, second entry long Pikachu. I don't mind it. Pikachu does form a little bit higher here. I don't mind that at all. Get your bone. The only thing I could maybe suggest of what I did was, always trade with an account that you feel like it's disposable income. If you're digging into your actual needed funds, then I think you're playing with too much fire here. Every trade should be stress free. Because whatever edge we have over the institutions, things like stress could actually make us lose our edge. And I'll say trade with many sim accounts, and when you trade sim accounts, just don't trade willy-nilly. Trade as if you're really going to trade, and also have an objective, so that when you miss your objective, it actually hurts. Like, you need to be punished when you mess up on your sim trading. And so, and it might not have to be fiscal punishment, but hey, thanks for becoming a subscriber. But it needs to be some sort of punishment. Like, you have to have felt some sort of pain whenever you do lose. That's why I feel like a lot of people, when they sim trade, that's where they make mistakes on. They just sim trade, say, hey, I do great, because they don't feel any pain when they make mistakes. So have some sort of objective. Have like an objective of doubling my account. Have 20 trades in a row that you don't mess up. Something like that along those lines. We do have this Pikachu setting up here, and this could just be simply a lower or high setup in this trading range, which I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I'm gonna take this Pikachu if it does come up here. Pikachu, if it reverses here, we do have a Pikachu. Pikachu forming here. As long as this doesn't make a point going down, this Pikachu is in play. So basically the 25s. If it hits the 25s, the Pikachu disappears. I do have a 300 goal like goal to drink some AM whiskey for you guys. Okay, we do have a Pikachu, a very fine Pikachu forming here. We have all of the ingredients for a major trend reversal here. A two-legged pullback. Maybe creating a micro double bottom here. Pikachu's lost. Made a perfect scalp. This is looking like a lower high setup now. Yep, very lost. All right. What's going on here, man? This is kind of hard to read at the moment. on the 5-minute. When the 5-minute looks like this, you know it's difficult. The 5-minute looks like this at the moment. We do have a 2-legged pullback major trend reversal here. It's a pullback, breakout pullback, retest of this trend line. And it's a 2-legged pullback after break of trend. Terrible signal bar at the moment. Very hard to trade this signal bar. So you have two things playing against you. You have this trading range, which typically means that, you know, if you want to go long here, if it's a trading range in play, it's very difficult because you're basically going long at the top of a trading range, which is a no-no. But we also have this pattern setting up, major trend reversal. Break of trend, 2-legged pullback back down, retest of the trend line. Even coming back to the bottom of the trading range, which is actually good for us. All right, I'm gonna trade this major trend reversal here, see what we get from it. I'm thinking we're gonna come back to retest yesterday's close. Should I take this 2-legged pullback, pandas? Give me a 1 if you think I should take it. Give me a 2 if I should skip it. 2-legged pullback, pullback to the trend here. It's a bit choppy though. Generally, I don't like to trade in chop like this, but I think we can make a point here. All right, in this trade, major trend reversal, 2-legged pullback. Most of you guys say 2. Actually, I'm getting a pretty mixed 1s and 2s here, which is perfectly fine. But the setup I see is a major trend reversal, and I'm gonna have to take it. I'm gonna have to take this. I could be at the top of a trading range, which could have been my mistake here. I could lose this trade. But this is a 2-legged pullback. Retest of the trend line. Also coming back to the bottom of the trading range here. Looks like I'm getting trapped out here. I got trapped out. Bad mistake. I think that's what most institutions were waiting for. They're waiting for a little more there. That hurts. That hurts. Hey, the thing is, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. 5 minutes showing obvious trading range, or 10K. I should take that trap. The trap was a better trade there, but you gotta stick to your convictions, man. When you see the major trend reversal, you gotta try. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Where am I right now? 337.50. Stick to the plan, boys. Don't get tilted. Yeah, I just saw all the things, and just seeing the chop here, I should have just trusted the trading range indicator. And this is the fall that basically I was waiting for a while, and finally happens after I go long. So that's the penalty, you know, when you read it wrong, when you get too eager. But stick to the plan, guys. Stick to the plan here. Possible lower high setup here. If we do get a lower high setup, I'll be interested in actually going long here. Perhaps swing my entire position, but we shall see. Bobby says, if I take a big loss like this, no. I will continue to trade the best setups possible, regardless. Made a silly mistake here. I saw that two-legged pullback. Should have seen how sideways we were going. Should have taken that. But that is all the ingredients for major trend reversal. And actually, what maybe I should have done is waited to become closer to the bottom of this to retest the bottom. Maybe it was a little too high. I didn't retest it all the way. I'm actually interested in this higher low setup here. So I'll go ahead and take it. And if I lose on this one, then I'll probably just sit on my hands and just wait a little bit. If I lose another one here, guys, then I'm going to just take a small break and probably have to recoup myself. Higher low setup here. Trying to get in if we can. This higher low setup, I'm thinking perhaps swing the entire position. This Pikachu could set off here, but this is a higher low setup here, what I'm looking for. And I'm going to try to swing the entire position here because it is a major trend reversal. And so typically the major trend reversals have big swings up and down. And if I lose this, then I probably have to stop streaming because I need to refocus and I need to go full panda mode. But if I lose this, so be it. I saw a nice setup here. Retest of the lows with a higher low second entry setup. You gotta take those when you get them. We'll try to swing this because it is a major trend reversal. Swing my entire position here. Do not donate to help me like that. Please do not do that. Do not feel sorry for me. Hey, I stick to the plan and I'll just continue to make money by sticking to the plan. So don't worry about that. Don't feel bad for me. It's my decisions here. It's my money I'll lose, not your money. Maybe I should came out break even the moment I made the point and it reversed. It made a perfect scalp. But hey, stick to the plan, see what happens. One second. guys. Miss Panda had to come in, drop off some morning coffee. Maybe this is what I'm missing here. You guys are all nervous for my targets being so high. I think it's reasonable here. It's about 2x for a major trend reversal. Let's let this play out. Let's let this play out. Trust the process here. Important thing is, even if I lose this, guys, it's okay. You know, it's okay. It's just some money. Important thing is we stick to the plan. I'm getting nervous though, because who wants to lose? Who wants to lose? I don't know what's worse, losing like, you know, some chump change, like a couple $100, or losing in front of hundreds. I don't know what feels worse. Hey, but we stick to the plan. Major trend reversal. Got a plan. Stick to the plan. It's about 1-to-1. Most people do have their stop losses underneath this low here. And so that's what people would use for their 1-to-1. So I'm going to try to take advantage of knowing that people have their stop losses here and using a 1-to-1. And how about I move this to a higher goal here. Just watching, just watching. Let's see what happens here. Hey, give me a 1 if you think I'm going to hit my 1-to-1 target here. Give me a 2 if you think I'm going to miss it. On the chat. All right, here we go. Where's our push up? This should be it. This should be our push up. Let's go, come on. Let's go, let's go. What I'm going to do is once it hits 3 points, I'm going to move my stop loss to the 3 points. Actually, let's see. 3 points, I need about 3.5 points, 4 points. Let's get 4 points here. Could skunk this as well, but I feel pretty confident in making this major trend reversal here. But we're just watching this all together, just biting our nails. All right. You know, I could be, trying to reverse a bear trend, but I see all the ingredients for the major trend reversal, and I feel like, okay, so we have outside bar reversal here, as you can see. Give me 2 points up and I'll try to break this even here. Don't know if I want to do this yet. I wanted to develop a little bit more here. Currently a gap formed between this low and this high, which is a good sign for me. Maybe I'll just come out with my ones. What's the point of the runner if you're not going to use it? Let's get the runner. Let's see if we can get a really high target up here. Am I too much of a wuss? Should I just take out my profits right now? I'm just going to control this swing here, the lows here. Let's get out here. Alright, I'm out. Where are we up? Up 87. Alright. I could have swung that more, but we're hitting the bottom of this trading range now, as you can see. Let's go, baby. Stick to the plan, major trend reversal. Let's go, baby. I know a lot of you guys are doubting the plan, but stick to the plan. Stick to it. Stick to it. Let's go, baby. You guys, he lost a big one. Oh my gosh, like you're just gonna crumble the rest of the day. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. I saw the major trend reversal. I think I was just premature entering here. I should have waited for the retest, a better retest. The retest was too high. The retest happened much lower here, made a new low and higher low setup. That's it. Let's go, baby. The thing is, you gotta know what you're looking for. You can't just blindly trade. There's a reason why I went into this trade. There's a reason why I went in this trade. I saw the risk reward and saw how good it was. Good thing I came out here because now showing small signs of reversal. Still very, very bullish, but small signs of reversal here. Borndor asks, can I go over how I identified the reversal here? Hey chat, let Borndor know what are the 3 events that need to happen for a major trend reversal. this trap could potentially be another push up to a 240 SMA or yesterday's close. I just came out because, hey man, I'm on stream. I want to be green a little bit here. I don't want to end the stream red. That's the peer pressure you feel when you're on stream. I wouldn't care less about that if I wasn't streaming. But hey, I'm like, hey, let's end green. Let's let the streamers know. Let's let the members know who are watching this that even if you lose a trade, as long as you stick to the plan and your premise is still good, then you can come out profitable. And I'm green today. You know, in fact, I'm probably more green than I was before. Actually, pretty close. I'm pretty close to. Actually, I'm a little bit higher than I already was before my loss. So you guys are paying attention, which is awesome. Hey, kudos to you guys for paying attention. The 3 events that need to happen for major trend reversal: break of trend, which is this trend line. Broke the trend right here, as you can see. Oh shoot. Oh boy, what am I doing? How do I get this? Sorry guys. Break of trend right here. First event that happened. 2-legged pullback. So my mistake was I saw this 2-legged pullback and I thought that was the retest of this low. But the next event is retest of the low. In fact, this was the better retest of the low here. Retest of the low, which is here. It made a new low, but it was a retest of the low, and you can see strong reversal bar here. Instantly makes a point. And the third event is a higher low setup, which for me was right here, the higher low setup, which again, I'll show you A, B, C. It's a higher low second entry setup right here. And so I like to increase my chances as much as possible in major trend reversals. And from here, I thought I could make at least, this probably will make you your 1-to-1 risk, but I just saw the bottom of this trading range. I thought, hey, we hit it multiple times before, let's just get out. So hopefully that's helpful. That's all the steps for a major trend reversal. But also, hey, if it's like on a very strong downtrend or bull trend, major trend reversals do not work. Like, for me, this has been very choppy and showing me that there's both equal bears and bulls. And so for me, major trend reversal, higher chance for major trend reversal to be successful, in my opinion. If it's a very strong downtrend or very strong uptrend, do not look for major trend reversals. Wesley pipes Jack in the Box for breakfast, no McDonald's. No trades or Wendy's breakfast. I think you're right. I think these are some bots saying some random stuff. Reading the cash register. Do I have a cash register? I don't think I have one. You know what? I'll have to add one there. I don't have a cash register sound. Good thing I came out there. Right at the top. Hitting the top or the bottom of this trading range. That's why I got out. But we have potential 2-legged pullback. A, B, C. And above the 20 EMA. Hopefully you guys can see on the indicator how these outside bar reversals work. The funny thing about outside bar reversals, in this one bar you have both a second entry short and also a trap on the other side. So you have numbers above and below the bar to tell you that in this single bar both of these reversals happened. That's why I believe whoever is making the 2-legged pullback indicator on Mac's side, they're having trouble because that's actually a very difficult issue to resolve. Hope they can figure it out though, for you guys. For anyone that's like in Mac's, forums, things like that. Let's go, baby. Trade at your own, risk. Do not copy my trades. I came out perfect timing. Pandas, I cannot tell you how perfect. I'm so glad. That's why it's important to have your trading ranges drawn out, because if I didn't have this drawn out, I would have not known that this was going to be resistance, and it just hit it perfectly. Pandas, my pandas. I'm just reading some of the chats I might have missed. I was so focused on the charts here. Get your bonus as 4-1. I think safe from getting stopped out. One that I would just lower profit target after this long on movie. So okay. Stacy Sweet says funny how it smashes through moving averages going down and it has a hard time getting through them going up. Yep, you can use that in your analysis. That could potentially increase, right, your odds to go short, potentially. Lewis says full emotions, control, lose control like a pro, it's so important. Phil Mo Korea says give me my money back. I'm not sure if you're talking to me or the market, but yes. Mahar Ali says yes. Fellow Panda celebrating with me. Take one, 4 point, no shame in taking profits. Go back 200. Okay. Oh, I see. You guys were trying to tell me to get my point. Hey man, don't mess with the panda. Don't mess with the panda. Alright, so I'm just reading your chats. Thanks guys. You guys are all celebrating me, making my money back. Stick to the plan, man. Come on, man. Let's go, baby. Yeah, Jason. Born Thor, thanks. Thank you. Even Mac gets in a little early. It may just make a lower low, then continue uptrend. Wesley Pipe says, Jack in the Box, breakfast, no McDonald's. This is definitely bots. It's crazy. Yo, Aspect Nation. Hey, 5-0 today. Let's go, baby. Hey, this is for you, Aspect. Hey, man. If you're trading NES, if you trade ES, doesn't matter as long as you're profitable. Alright guys, it's getting close. Hey, how many likes are we at? Are we even close to the impossible target? 146? Not today. That 300 goal, I think it's going to take a long time to break. You know, the funny thing is, I don't think we can reach 300 because we have 267 concurrent viewers. Maybe the goal's too high, maybe I should lower it for you guys, we'll see. Man, this trading range indicator, I cannot tell you how accurate it is. Hit it perfectly, bouncing off of it from below. It's putting limit orders here with a reasonable stop. You can just scalp all these points here. Not saying to do that, but just from seeing the trading range indicator at work here, right here. The thing is, it detected the trading range indicator way over here. And from here, I just started thinking, hey, this is trading range. Gave us so accurately all the hits. Hey man, I get surprised too how accurate the trading range indicator is. It's getting choppy now. I'm not sure there's much to trade, much more. On the 5 minute, you can see where it reversed near the 20 EMA. That might be the reason what triggered this reversal so strong on the 5 minute. 10K showing chop right here now. It's another trading range down here on the 10K chart. Looks like that. Man, that came out perfect, man. That was perfect. That's a sniper exit right there. The thing is, those who are in this trade here are actually still in this trade because they want their one-to-one, right? They have their stop loss. It could be like where I was here, but they had their stop loss right here, one tick below this, and they're willing to take the one-to-one risk. And so they're still in this trade for those who are enter long anywhere here, in my opinion. So who knows? They could still get their target. They're just sweating at this moment. Hey, we got a new panda. Oh yeah, I saw that already. Matt Lance, 4-0 ES and MES. Congrats. Congrats. Thanks for joining the stream. The ultimate high, I'm down 300. Hey, it's okay. 300 can be made up easily. Stick to the plan. I think the lady doth protest too much. I do not know what this Chaz Michael's about. Nakam, I'm in. He says, I wish these indicators were available on Trade8. I'm actually in talking with Trade8 right now and trying to figure out how to get this indicator licensed. So, Alan Brackett says, how would you compare this to gambling like blackjack or something? You know what? I think it actually is not too far from gambling. In fact, everything's a gamble in life, right? Even a 9-to-5 job is a gamble. It's a low risk gamble, but it is a gamble still. So how is day trading like gambling? Well, in my opinion, not all gambles are bad, let's say. Right? If you have good risk reward and good probability, right? If it all matches up in a trader's formula, then your gambling becomes more of a means of income. Because as long in the long term you have good risk reward or good probability and risk reward that makes sense. So those who like I said are in this trade potentially could come back up and hit their target now, as we're seeing here right now. Multiple times trying to break below here. So this is a double bottom now, and we're reversing. So this is even more stronger. This is even stronger signs of a reversal, possibly hitting yesterday's close, which is my obvious target in my opinion. Especially if we're thinking we're gonna have a doji day today, right? When we look at the daily, I'm thinking a doji is gonna form here, and because of that, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back up here. So even with my 1-to-4 risk ratio, I'll still be in this trade. But the idea is we want to stack all the odds for us, and it, you know, will become hopefully a profitable trading system. That's the whole idea, right? The thing about gambling is, like, when you say the word gambling, you're thinking casino, and typically the odds are against you, and you will lose money in the long term. So if that's your definition of gambling, then this is not gambling, right? This is trading. This is trading a setup. This is finding a good setup. This is finding the best probable trades and using that to your advantage to make a system that will make you profitable in the long run. The thing about casinos and things like that, that is 100% guaranteed for you to lose money in the long run. To me, if that's your idea, your definition of gambling, this is not that. We're patient here. We wait for a setup. We're not just taking trades that we just think are, just by feeling. We are looking for a setup, and we are taking it one single setup, the two-legged pullback. As Michael says, I can't wait for your trading range video because I just can't trade them, too nervous. Yeah, I mean, like, I was gonna make it this weekend, but hey, believe it or not, I have somewhat of a life, so I just got caught up. I do want to make this content for you guys because I think trading range is, it's just will take you to the next step. For most people, that's like the thing they're missing: how to trade trading ranges, how to, even before that, how to identify trading ranges before they
before they even appear. That's the hard part. That's kind of like the secret sauce, I guess. And that's like where, when you say like, oh, 90% of traders who try, the stock market lose their money, and it's true. Because 90% of those traders do not take the time to go into the depth of what it takes to learn how to trade trading ranges and trends. And that will set you apart. Just knowing that, taking the time to learn that will put you in the top 10%, in my opinion. And I believe Max says the same, but I agree with that. JT Carmen says, how I trade NASDAQ? I have not. I trade only one single instrument. Just looking at the E-mini, it takes all my focus, so putting another instrument in there could just make things harder. Karthik says, credit goes to Mark Douglas for that one. I'm not sure who Mark Douglas is. Is he one who wrote that book? Like trader, like psychology or something? Yeah, man, Currenson, like I obviously I can't see your trades, but I do think Currenson he's a little more seasoned than a lot of us or a lot of you guys actually. Even me, because I actually started almost 1 year ago. I think this is like 1 year. My 1 year anniversary should come up soon if it hasn't already passed. In trading the two-legged pullback, I've been trading for a while, but okay, now it broke above, so I missed these profits here. I missed these profits. It's okay. This is a double bottom setup here. Two-legged pullback, bottom trading range. Signal bar is a little weak in my opinion, but wow. Isn't that incredible, pandas? Look where I put this 1-to-1 right here. Look at where it spiked down. Like, there's no coincidences in the market. Like, truly, there's no coincidence in the market. The moment it hit this 1-to-1 risk, it spiked down right there. And I don't know how long I've had this line here for, but it's been there for a while. But the moment it touched it, spiked down. That is exactly why you see this bear candle just form like almost instantaneously. Kirkinson says he's always afraid of leaving my runner at break even till next swing down is finished. Yeah. Yeah. But then the thing about that is that then you're willing to lose on your trade actually. Depends on where you bring your stop loss, but you could potentially lose money on your trade on an already green trade. But that might be worth it, especially on days that are like showing strong trends. Like today, I don't know if really having runners is really worth it just because of how choppy we are right now. Like strong bear trend and then just went straight to chop. Going sideways. The more candles we have sideways, the more 50-50 this becomes. Up or down. Alright guys, I'm going to end this stream soon. I know you guys want to continue to chat, continue to build up this community. I love the engagement in the chat. You guys are just on fire today on just talking. And this is a big reason why I wanted to stream with you guys, because of the community that you get. Honestly, like I said, like trading is lonely, like without a community, like trading really is just you and your computer, and it's just like, it can get really, really lonely. So just the fact that there are other traders out there willing to trade and have the same interest as us, and be able to come together in the stream and just make fun of my trades or congratulate me on winning trades, whatever it is, doesn't matter, but we're all together and reading this price action together, and I think that's a big reason why I want to stream. just because, hey, it's for my benefit as much as for anyone else's. So I do appreciate, hey, leave in the comments what you thought about the stream. Leave in the comments, you know, with emoticon, how you felt about the stream if you have no words to explain. But I'm going to end this stream soon. So, hey, as always, happy trading and God bless. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Filmo Korea. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Trade safe, y'all. Trade safe. Yep, see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, make sure you set your reminder. Join the stream tomorrow. It's trade again tomorrow, guys.